Hello, Potato. We are still in San Antonio, Texas, and today, as you might be able to guess, we're checking out the San Antonio Riverwalk. And honestly, just like instantly down here, I get like super Disney vibes. Like the water kind of smells like Pirates of the Caribbean. All the buildings look like really well, but it almost looks like if they designed downtown Disney along a river, it'd be this. And also interestingly, they still have a Rainforest Cafe here. Of course, I used to have one of those in downtown Disney, but I haven't seen a Rainforest Cafe in ages. And those are the riverboats. They have a pressed penny machine. I think we should get a pressed penny, but maybe later. I think right now, first orders, it's quite warm out here. I think we should find something cool and refreshing to drink. So let's go do that. So the Riverwalk is, as the name would suggest, a walking area along the river, but it's lined with shops, like a little mall, but it has like a very downtown Disney feel to me. I think just because it's really nicely themed, and again, the water kind of smells like Pirates of the Caribbean. Oh, here we have a directory. Is there anything in particular we should look for down here? Yeah. So we found a directory. We didn't do any research for coming here because that's not the void of intelligence way. But it looks like the whole thing just kind of loops around. And I guess maybe this is all Riverwalk too. We're not gonna even try and do that. But we're gonna try and do this. And yeah, we need to find something cold to drink because it's very warm out here, even though it's October. But also there's a couple things up on the surface I do want to check it because there's a Legoland store up somewhere, I think over here by the River Center Mall. I want to go check that out. But see if we can't do ourselves a loop around the Riverwalk. Keep an eye out for perhaps, and it's like right here. It smells just like Pirates of the Caribbean. And it's just, this has a very, very New Orleans Square vibe to it, doesn't it? It's really nice, like really nicely designed and themed, and this is probably the nicest part of San Antonio. Yeah, we need to find a cold, preferably caffeinated beverage. Maybe a dessert of some sort. We've had lunch, so that's not necessarily, unless of course we do something like, really, just really must have. Got Joe's Crab Shack, and if you want Joe's Crab Shack, but you also really like Forrest Gump, we have the Bubba Gump Shrimp Company literally 20 feet away. All right, maybe literally 50 feet away. I bet on a cooler day, it's probably really pleasant down here. It's more pleasant down here than it was up on the street. But it is still quite warm. And of course you can get a boat ride jolly down here. I don't know if we're gonna do that though. I don't know if that's in the cards. I think we may just do ourselves a loop and find something to drink. Ooh, this is really nice. I don't know what restaurant this is for, but this would be a really cool place to sit and have a drink. Well, it looks like it's closed, which is unfortunate. Beer and more. Well, right now it's hot. Beer is not what I'm looking for. Need to rehydrate.
Years later, it turned into a college, University School of Law.
As one might expect from a Riverwalk, there's a lot of water features down here. Yeah, I'm really like super getting that Disney water smell. And it's not a bad thing. I wish years ago we bought some like supposedly Pirates of the Caribbean inspired scented candles. And no, they don't smell like this. I mean, oh, that's not nice. But I would buy a candle that had this scent. Lots of wildlife down there, lots of birds, squirrels. I'm sure there must be fish in the river. It's a whole teeming ecosystem just surrounded by this very beautifully themed upscale shopping center. Got the Thirsty Aztec. I do understand think a lot of the places down here are bars, which we are not looking. If we're looking for chemical, it is caffeine, not alcohol. Looks like they're working on the trees here, so we should watch our heads. Oh, they're putting up the fairy lights for the holidays. That's, of course, that makes sense. It's October. It is time to get the fairy lights up. Honestly, I feel like this is a place where they could leave them up all year round and nothing would seem terribly amiss. They look pretty nice, even in the daylight. Number 10. Got Hugman's Oasis and the Tokyo Cowboy Whiskey Bar. I mean, that looks like a tiki lounge. That looks pretty cool. Not sure the easiest way to get over there, but that skull is cool. If we get a chance, might get a closer look at that. It's cool, gives like the impression of it being a suspended bridge. It's not. It's solid cement, but again, it's that nice theming. It's all really just again kind of just feels. It's got like that Disney vibe. Everything's just beautifully themed, if not necessarily fully functional. It's a cool little courtyard over there. We're walking, it's like under Drury Bridge by the Drury Plaza Hotel. So we're taking the kind of the short loop along the main river that takes us back to the start at the other end. The Riverwalk's actually not, at least the loop that we're doing, isn't actually all that large. It's kind of shopping mall sized. Appropriate for a spooky under bridge. Hemisphere Park. So we have learned on this trip that the Hemisphere was the World's Fair held here in San Antonio, and was it 1968? I think it was. So I wonder if that's, yeah, that would actually make sense if this was all part of that. That would make a lot of sense. But I'm guessing Hemisphere Park must be relevant to the World's Fair. I take the elevator up from the spot and head back on down into the road. There's not a direct connection on that level, but there's a nice calm ramp leading back down to it. That's kind of a weird design. We're back now onto like Riverwalk proper. And it's pretty peaceful over on this side. Just a lot of whimsy has gone into this. Of course, also we have these big historicals. Those aren't themed to the walk. Those are actually like pre-existing buildings. But all the little stairs and stuff leading down, the different patterns on those walkways, all very whimsical. Old Mill Crossing, last known place where horses drank and forded the river. So that's where we are now. Well, that would be a lovely place to sit and have a cup of tea. Probably have a branch fall on you though. I'm guessing water must come out of these during the rainy season, because it seems like a weird place for planters. Like they wouldn't get much sunlight. Not a thing we can do today. We have the Briscoe Western Art Museum over here. That would probably be a pretty cool thing to check out if time allowed, but time does not today. And who knows if we'll ever make it back this way. So for now, we'll enjoy the Riverwalk. I bet there's some cool, like little concerts and stuff over here at times. Not this time, but at times, probably Fridays. It's not a Friday. So a great place to grab yourself a drink, sit over here and watch a concert, cross the river. That'd be a fun way to spend an after work.
The guy over here, he's no sure. He paid up to all the time. He's the one like that before. Yeah. What they tell me is I was like.
Oh, because another one of those skulls. Little kind Prost house.
Ariel, get bored later. I've got live music 5 to midnight.
Cool, thank you.
You're very welcome. You're so
The boat? Or the skull? Yeah. Dirty Welly's Irish. I want to say we saw another Irish pub down here too. Like, I thought it was like Waxy somethings. It was like Waxy O'Malley or something like that. Sounds like they're having a good time in there though. What's our progress? Where are we at now? We are, I think we're almost done. We're down here now. So we've gone, I think we started around over there. There?
Yeah.
All right, so we are almost done. It's just, we've done about 3/4, just this little stretch left to go. And we will have walked the Riverwalk. So sadly, if you want something to drink and it's not alcoholic, this may not be the place for you. But it's really beautiful. You know, I expected there to be more like shops. There's like a CVS down here, but like not a lot of other like shopping places. It's really mostly food and drink.
It is a natural river, it does have a natural riverbed. Inside this river there's a lot of fish, birds, snails, crawfish, all kinds of animals inside this river. Water from this river comes about 4
I bet the ducks love it down here. People leaving the food unattended, or indeed feeding them despite. Oh, none of those skulls. Up close this time. It's the Dia de los Muertos trail, apparently. But I bet people like leave their food unattended or feed the ducks, and it says not to do that. And yeah, the ducks probably really love it.
Cafe was the very first restaurant on the river. They were also the first proper bar champagne. You get into a wood,
I'll show you.
That's gonna be one of the first classes I take. He's talking about and look at you stupid while you make $10 and I'll make $30.
Dick's Last Resort. I've heard about this place. They're very mean to you while you eat. I'm not 100% sure why I'd want that. But hey, it's cool that it's here for those who do. And I think this brings us back to about where we started. At the... My camera's acting up. I think probably the heat. At the CVS and the Rainforest Cafe. And I think maybe as a reward for getting our steps in today, we'll go into the Rainforest Cafe and get ourselves a frozen jungle chiller or something and some dessert. Well, maybe not. Maybe those are alcoholic. So maybe not a jungle chiller, but something cold and wet, and maybe dessert, and then maybe a souvenir, and maybe a pressed penny or 4. So I guess some of reservations have to go to the 3rd floor. We'll climb through this jungle temple to the 3rd floor. Look up here, we're so high up. You can see the sky, see the monkeys. There's a big snake there. Better watch out, doesn't bite you. We've been seated by this very friendly looking gorilla. Hopefully they will watch over us while we eat. In this jungle full of birds and copyright music. Something has awakened the gorillas. Maybe they don't like this song. Whatever it is, it seems to have passed. They've calmed down again. Not necessarily near our seats, but over here in this behind us, there are some elephants. Get some heffalumps wiggling their ears. I wonder if an elephant's a better dining companion than a gorilla. Probably shouldn't say that so loud, it'll get upset again. Now the elephants are worked up. So we got ourselves some fruity beverages. I got the Rainforest Freeze, and I got the Brilliant Freeze, and you got the Rainforest Ricky. So mine is a slushy drink. Yours is more of a liquidy, fruity drink. Let's give them a try. I was warned to sip mine because it's pretty full. Tastes more strongly of banana than I would have thought. You try to give it a sip. It's coconut, pineapple, banana, raspberry. But to me the banana is very forward in it. I get some pineapple too. I get the tanginess of the pineapple.
It's good though.
I'm not getting a lot of coconut.
It might be the part of the banana flavor you're getting.
I mean, it's feels pretty strongly banana. I'm gonna try yours.
Taste the coconut. I taste the coconut.
Maybe it's because that's so sweet. That's got like a real like tanginess to it. To me.
Yeah, well, it has grapefruit juice and,
Yeah.
and
Pineapple?
pineapple, apple,
I can taste the pineapple.
strawberry.
Yeah. And they come in cool little light up glasses. Oh look, they project onto the table. The Rainforest Cafe logo. Or yeah, the same, right? got our fruity beverages. We're gonna have a snack and a dessert, and then head back to the surface and go looking for Lego. Our snack has arrived. We got a mozzarella flatbread with a balsamic reduction on it. Looks like, get some tomato? Got a piece, and arugula with lots and lots of arugula. Ooh, it's got some stiff cheese there. I think it's mine. I got a little burnt pit on mine. The balsamic smells very strongly from it in a very good way, in like the best possible way. Gonna try it.
That's good.
Very cheesy, nice tomato sauce flavor. Like good strong pizza vibes, but with that balsamic flavor to it. That's really good. All right, we have a snack. Then I think we'll have ourselves a dessert and head on. It sounds like a storm is brewing. All the animals are going nuts now. Well, I guess the storm has passed. Everything back to normal, including copyright music. Someone needs to make the Rainforest Cafe and make it out like squirrels, raccoons, deer, and wolves, bear.
Okay, no. Here we go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Anything else?
All good. So to finish off, we got what is clearly larger than our actual meal, a sparkly volcano, which is to be multiple layers of chocolate cake, making lava cake. We've got vanilla ice cream with chocolate rocks on it, crumbled up Oreo, and that could be
Whipped cream.
whipped cream. Oh well, this one's ice cream.
Yeah. But this is whipped cream. Like,
Yeah, very soft for. We got chocolate lava coming out. Is this peanut butter? Looks kind of like peanut butter. It's not peanut butter.
chocolate mousse, I think.
Yeah. We get lava flow out of the bottom. Now it's a solid chocolate cake on the bottom, but that's not a complaint. All right, let's get a little ice cream. Let's get a little whipped cream. Let's get a little cake. And have a bite of sparkly volcano. Cake is warm though. What do you think?
Good.
I can't imagine trying to eat one of these by myself though.
Nope.
This is a very large dessert. I think our body temperatures have returned to something like normal. Sitting here in the dark jungle, drinking cold beverages, eating flatbread, having some ice cream. So, yeah, after this, well, I think actually after this, go get some pressed pennies and then go find the Legoland Discovery Store. Well, you're scary. Now that we're no longer suffering from heat exhaustion, we can take a moment on the way out to appreciate the view of the night sky, comet forever crossing there, and this little monkey. Go down to... that's like a fog effect going down here at the waterfall. I did not notice that on the way in, but to be fair, on the way in, I think we're about 5 steps from passing out from wandering around in the hot San Antonio afternoon. Gotta duck your head into that one. I kept hearing this guy while we were eating, and he's down here on the 2nd floor, which I guess is for reservations and parties. Oh yeah, we have a big old tiger. He's following me. I think it's just coincidence. You're not following me, right? You might just any second now turn to look over there, right? Okay, I'll just back away then. All right, so we do need to get us some San Antonio Rainforest Cafe press. There's even an Alamo one. Which one should we get them all? You think?
Sure.
Or want all 4? Because I still got my bottle of coins.
Those two.
Well, they all say San Antonio because we got a cowboy iguana and we got a Texas State armadillo.
That's up to you.
All right, let's do the parrot and the gorilla at the Alamo. Next, we have to line up. So yeah, we want the bird and the state. So we need 81 cents and crank away. Yep. So we have our Alamo and we have our Texas pressed pennies to go in the pressed penny collection. They're a little off center, I will say that, but still a couple more pennies for the collection to go in our Pea Soup Anderson's binder. Oh, and as an addendum to an earlier part in the video, we will not be going to Lego Discovery Center because I looked it up and they closed at 4 in the afternoon. 4 p.m. That's totally ridiculous. I'm going to my hope was to find some of those like Legoland exclusive Lego sets there because I've done that before at the Great Mall. But since we aren't going to go in there, I will just have to convince myself they wouldn't have had those anyways. It was just going to be the thing with the ride that we couldn't have gone on because we don't have we don't have a kid to snag that we could have used to get into the ride because they don't allow just adults. Adults can't like Lego. But we'll finish up here with Tracy Tree.
Check out the wild selection of toys, gifts, and souvenirs right here in the rainforest.
Well, I do see some magnets. Let's get a souvenir, but I think we'll wrap the video up here. We did experience the San Antonio Riverwalk today. It's very beautiful, very nicely themed and decorated. Lots of cool art, lots of places to drink. And one of the last remaining Rainforest Cafes where we came and had ourselves a nice little, really ultimately an early dinner. Oh, there's a gator in here. That's what's making that noise. There's a gator down here. Cool. Anyways, that will wrap this video up. San Antonio Riverwalk. If you're ever in San Antonio, I definitely recommend checking it out. Especially if you like to drink, because there's lots of places here to do that. So yeah, good time, very beautiful. Would have been nicer in nicer weather, but you know, the weather is what the weather is. It's October, but yeah, it's still like in the 90s. Whatever, it's Texas. But that's gonna wrap the video up. I already said that. I hope you found it all interesting or entertaining. If you did, give the video a like, subscribe to the channel. I do thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.